Hello David, I pulled some cards for you today, so I'm going to go through them now, and then you can let me know if it resonates, if it doesn't resonate, if they make sense. It's quite an in-depth reading, to be fair. So the first card I pulled was the world upside down. This has certain meanings, but the obvious one is your world has been turned upside down. Something has happened very recently. It's happening now, or it's happening in the near future. If it's the near future, we could do something about it. But at the moment, you feel like your world is upside down. And again, I've pulled the cards from two different decks, so we get slightly different interpretations. But this world is upside down as well. I mean, obviously they're both upside down, but there's no real light being shed on this. Now that comes up as a lack of closure, a lack of achievement, feeling incomplete, and emptiness. So when this card is in the upright position, it's literally completion, fulfillment. You're not feeling fulfilled. Something isn't right, isn't completed. But I also feel in the recent past that with the King of Wands here, that there was visionary, there was leadership, there was something going ahead. In conjunction with the Three of Wands here, so there was progress and growth. And here we have the King of Wands in a slightly different depiction. So here we have the King with the Wands, and he's got the line behind him. He's got strength there. This person's got strength. When we say sort of king, queen, the gender is irrelevant. It's the energy that matters. So this king, although the land may be barren, there's a line behind him. So this is a visionary leadership. You're confident, charismatic, and capable of inspiring. Now again, we have the Three of Wands in a depiction here with the surfboard. People going out to surf, look at the sea, they look at it, they judge it to see if it's flat, calm, dangerous. You've got your wands there, you're looking out, you've got the progress and growth, and you're ready for the progress and growth, but something happened and your world got turned upside down, or it's about to turn upside down. So bearing that in mind, we get the Death card. Now the Death card is changes, things coming to an end, it's rebirth, as we see in this depiction here. There is inspiration within you. You've got a forest there, but that inspirational spark is within you to rebirth and turn this world back upright. But in doing that, there is some fighting going on. There's conflict. This could be internal conflict, this could be external conflict, or it could even be a bit of both. Okay, this looks like 5 people fighting, which in theory they are. What they also could be trying to achieve is they're trying to build a construction of some description, but they can't agree on how to do it. Everyone's got their own opinion on how it should be done, and this comes out very well here, that these people aren't fighting, but they certainly aren't being team players. Someone's going for the top, and they don't care who they step on to get there. Okay, so people are falling down, people are getting lost. This person is climbing to the top, but someone is very, very close behind him and potentially going to pull him down. Okay, so we move on to the Two of Pentacles. So this is a balancing act. You're on one foot, the rough seas are behind you, but you're on foot, or you're on one foot. There's a lot of red in this card. Red generally is a passionate colour, but it can also be danger, it could be adventure, but it's a balancing act, and this is an infinity symbol, so you're always balancing one against the other, and it comes up really clear here. Now with this card, you've got the inspiration, or I see it as you've got the inspiration here, the thoughts and ideas coming down into the purse. So the ideas are going to bring you that career advancement. You've got your eyes closed here, but you're a little bit carefree. but you are juggling. You're trying to mentally juggle what's going on inside. That this leads us onto the King of Swords. So this is intellect and authority, making decisions in logic and reason. Now this leads in to this card here. Okay, so these ideas and thoughts that you're having are based in logic. So you're thinking along a linear path. That this king depicts that as well. He's got an owl there, that's knowledge. You've got plenty of birds. The sword is drawn, but it's not upright. So you're guarded. And it is there, waiting for those thoughts and ideas to come in. Because once they come in, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is about your next step. In order to make this happen, this is a sign of being grateful. It's being grateful for what you have, not what you want or what you've potentially lost. This is being grateful for what you have, for the abundance and the blessings that are in your life. And it's not just money, it's people, it's places, it's the house, etc. It's everything. And this person here is jumping for joy. You see the crate, it's chest, overflowing, absolutely overflowing. These cups are all up in the air. There's a bright sun. This is heartfelt. This is coming from the center. Okay, but this is gratitude, showing gratitude, contentment and satisfaction. You will achieve a sense of emotional sensation that will win through for you. Because if you don't, there will be, well, I say if you don't, it may already be happening. There could be a tower, what we call the tower moment. Okay, so this is divinity. This is the universe. If you kind of don't change into that air of gratitude, or not showing gratitude, or not being grateful, or saying thank you for lots and lots of things, you could have the universe will take it away from you, and it will be potentially a cataclysmic event. Because we have the High Priestess trusting your intuition and inner wisdom. There may be hidden knowledge and secrets that they will be revealed to you. And again, in this depiction, it's coming down from the universe. It's being in alignment with yourself. So these are like messages to reevaluate maybe a little bit with what's going on in your life. Because at the end of it, when it all goes right, that goes upright, your world is back on an even keel, and you're back to the Lover's card. This is the last card, and this is love and harmony, finding harmony and balancing between the opposites. You may be forced or faced with a choice that requires you to listen to your heart. So although we have the King of Swords being very clear-cut and creativity, we have the death and rebirth, but in the end, you will be, the passion will be there, your world will be back on even keel. But there are a few things I think you just need to potentially really sort out. Now, whether this is career, finance, love, it's going to resonate with you in the way that it resonates. It may be a little bit of everything. Generally, when someone's world is upside down, it could be a mixture of all sorts of things just going on, and your head is spinning around and around and around. But with some clear thought, the juggling act and this clambering is going to stop, and there will be a rebirth. There will be a rebirth because you'll be forced into it. The universe will. These are what they call major arcana cards. So these are big events. So you're starting off with the world, halfway through you've got a rebirth, and you've got a tower moment as well. But with that divine inspiration, that passion's going to be coming through, and you're heading back to the Lovers again. That's not necessarily partnerships, that can be working relationships as well. That can be you creating something that you truly enjoy doing. And sometimes we lose sight of that because we become too focused on other things, and we stop being grateful for what we already have, because we're living in the future tense of what we want, where we need to be, what we have to have happening. And when it's not happening, it can start bogging us down quite badly. So I think, all in all, this can be corrected, and I think it will be corrected. You take those positive steps because you've been, the ideas, the creativity have been there in the past, and a visionary leader. You are this person, but some things have gone a little bit awry for you. So I hope that makes sense for you, and I really hope that resonates. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye for now.